So you're planning a wedding. Not so fast. The COVID-19 stopped everything in its tracks. So brides don't have to panic. There is a way to have your virtual wedding. Look who has the answers on how to make that happen. Maryanne Parker, she's an etiquette expert. And Maryanne, you came up with some really great ideas and really good reasons why brides should go ahead with their wedding plans. First of all, you can post everything on social media now.
Absolutely, because some people have been planning for this wedding probably over a year. So everybody is excited, and the COVID-19 actually changed everybody's life. And you can see even Princess Beatrice in England, she postponed her wedding a couple of times, but now I think she's going forward. So only 5 people perhaps. So social media was very restricted before, and when we talk right now, back in the day means 8 weeks ago. So we didn't want to post anything on social media, had to be approved by the bride, by the groom. But right now you can actually post many things on social media because you want to be included. You want to be celebrated with your friends, your family, which are not going to be able to attend.
Right. And so you also say we don't have to follow that +1 rule anymore. What do you mean by that?
Well, remember that we had so many restrictions, so many guidance and etiquette rules, and the +1 rule was when you're supposed to bring somebody which the family knows for a particular time frame, if the people were married, if they weren't married, who approves that. So right now this is not valid anymore because we will be very happy just people to celebrate it in general. No one is coming because we definitely want to follow the strict rules, and we can't physically have people at our wedding. So many people probably will watch on social media, and we don't really know who is going to be there and who is not.
Well, that's true, right? You can invite the whole world now if you want to, right?
Exactly. You can become actually a sensation and to become as a wedding, as a royal wedding.
Similar. Yeah, exactly. Who knows what could happen after that? Speaking of which, this type of virtual wedding, it might be a good time to go ahead and ask for the cash. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think that this is the only reasonable option right now, and everybody is going to be very grateful because before, remember that the couples, when they were approaching the guests and asking for cash, wasn't really perceived in a very, very positive way. But right now is going to be very positive for the guests, which are not going to be attending. But of course, we have family, they want to support us for our wedding, and the cash is going to be the best alternative. Because we have a cash register, and no one knows what to give as a gift those days. The stores are not open, so it's very, very complicated.
Right. Yes. And in some ways a little bit easier at the same time. And then real quickly, last but not least, this really prevents you from having to worry about a budget. You could get the most beautiful, expensive dress in the whole world.
Yes, absolutely. Because remember that before, most of the couples were starting their life together in debt, because the reason being they had to save a lot of money. The wedding usually costs about probably $20,000, even if it is just $5,000 is a lot of money. But right now they have an opportunity not to think about any budgeting. They don't need flower girls. They don't need celebrations such as before. They don't need fine dining. So I think that everything is under control.
The list is endless. And then very quickly, tell me, would it be okay then? Do you still have to send thank you notes for those gifts, or can you send an email?
You can actually send an email. You can FaceTime people which are supporting you during this time, because we want to restrict every kind of physical contact. You need to get a thank you note, you need to get a stamp, you need to post it in the mail. It's just a very long story, and you really can avoid it. This is the only time we can avoid it. Usually I love thank you notes, but this is not the time.
Right. All right, Maryanne, thank you so much. We appreciate you. You stay safe out there. And of course, if you need any more information, we have all of Maryanne's information.
Thank you so much. Thank you.